And I'm pretty sure Malika's darker than I am, so I'm very doubtful that she actually uses this. Like, girl, I am side-eyeing you hard right now. Like, this was your opportunity to bring it home for, like, the dark-skinned girls, the brown girls, and right now I feel like you failed. I'm not even gonna lie.
From the top, drop that, yeah, feel the funk, y'all, yeah, feel the funk, y'all, yeah, you lay back in the cut, what's up, what's up?
Hello my doves, what's up, welcome back to Afrodite by Olympia. If you're new here, my name's Olympia and I do videos about beauty and makeup available in Australia for deeper skin tones. So, we got some collabs happening up in here. We've got the BECCA, Khloe and Malika BFF Face Palette. I saw this at Sephora while I was in Melbourne for a photo shoot with designer brands. So little secret, it's the first time I've ever been to Sephora. Like, I've never been in store ever. So I was really excited to see this in person. I was very, very intrigued by this. I will say that I'm pleasantly surprised. For some reason I thought this would be too light, but I reckon this might work. I decided I was gonna review this for you guys. Now, currently on my face, I do have some Flower Beauty products. I've got their foundation, their concealer. I've used some of their powder to kind of set the under eye. And I've used the eyeshadow and the lip. So if you want to see that video, I will link it in the cards, I think here. I could be wrong, but I think it's here. So if you want to see that, go ahead and click on that video. But we are here to review and test out the BECCA, Khloe and Malika Best Friends Forever Face Palette. This is the Malika one, so this is a deeper shade one. So if you want to find out how this goes on my darker complexion, keep watching. Alright guys, so this palette, yeah, this is the Made with Love palette. Retails for $66 AUD from Sephora or Sephora.com, and the whole collection comes with 2 palettes, one in a gold packaging, that's the Khloe one, and that's for lighter light to medium complexions, and then the Malika is supposed to be from medium to deep complexions. So it comes with a soft focus highlighter in the shade Dusted, that's this one here. I'm trying not to blind y'all. It's got a radiant blush in the shade Yes Girl, which is this one here. It's got a bronzer, it's a satin matte bronzer in the shade Bestie Bronze. That's this one here. It's got a radiant blush in the shade named Make Me Blush, and that's this one here. So yes, 2 radiant blushes, a soft focus highlighter, and a matte bronzer come in this face palette. I really, really hope that this bronzer actually like shows up on me. I'll do some swatches from the highlighter down. And swatches, you can barely see that bronzer. Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be close, guys. Now, I don't normally go for like shimmery blushes. They're not really kind of my deal, but look, I saw it, I wanted it, I was like, it's whatever, I'll just buy it. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna bronze first, because that would be the next step in this face. So zoom you guys in a bit closer. I think that's close enough. I'm going to bronze with what I normally bronze my skin with. Alright, we're gonna go in with the Morphe E34. It hasn't got that tapered edge, but it's a bit more denser than the E58 because I just feel like I'm gonna need a little bit of help. So we're just gonna go in, a little bit of kickback coming off. I don't think it's showing up, guys, like at all. And I'm pretty sure Malika's darker than I am, so I'm very doubtful that she actually uses this. Like, girl, I am side-eyeing you hard right now. Like, this was your opportunity to bring it home for like the dark skin girls, the brown girls, and right now I feel like you failed. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't really see much of anything happening here. Maybe there's a hint of redness, but no real dimension happening. There's a hint of redness. That's basically it. It's taking a lot even to get like the hint of redness to come through. I will just do one side of my face and pan it across. I will say it is evening out my skin tone. I feel like it's just depositing like a hint of something. There is something there, but just with like the NARS that I just reviewed recently, it's not giving me any kind of definition or structure. I feel like it's not really doing that. It's definitely warm, like it's warming up my face, kind of like what a bronzer is supposed to do, but I just wish it was that one shade darker so that I could also kind of sculpt a little bit with my bronzer, which is what I like to do with bronzer. I'm not a huge contouring person. All right, let's have a look. I'll also put up on the screen my current foundation shades, just so you know if you are lighter than my current shades, then this palette probably could work for you, but if you are of a deeper complexion to me, it definitely wouldn't work. Let's even it out. All I can see is redness. So it's adding warmth by just adding a little hint of redness. So it's, by definition, it's still realistically bronzing. It's just not changing the overall, it's not giving me a lot of depth. Might actually just compare this to the NARS, which is my favorite. So the top one is the BECCA and the bottom one is the NARS. As you can see, the NARS one is just that shade darker and it's not as red. It's not as red as the BECCA one. So just a comparison there. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but I just thought I'd show you, like, it is even more subtle than the NARS one, which is my current favorite. And it's like it's a couple of shades lighter than the BECCA Maui Nights. That's definitely deeper. I might actually swatch it to that too, because I mean, if you've got Maui Nights, so BECCA Maui Nights, you can see how red that is. Alright, so the top is BECCA Maui Nights, BECCA and Malika and Khloe, and then the NARS. So there's that. You can see it's kind of in that red family. It's just not as shimmery. It's a lot more matte compared to the BECCA Maui Nights. Look, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I just feel like they could have done a bit better. Like, I have a slither of disappointment in that this is probably not going to be something I'm going to be picking up a lot of, only because, look, it took me forever to achieve like this level of color coming through. It did take a little bit longer. If I want a red base bronzer, I'm just gonna go to the BECCA Maui Nights, because I'm gonna get a similar, like, well, a better effect quicker as well. So, you know what I mean? All right, let's move on to blush. I'm gonna go for the deeper one. This one is Make Me Blush, only because it just kind of goes with this a little bit better, I think. Now, I'm not really into shimmery blushes, so I'm just gonna put the smallest amount on. That actually looks really pretty though. That actually looks really, really nice. Ooh. Okay. I might be into shimmery blushes. See, I can see myself using this as a highlighter though. Interesting. Alright, now let's go into the highlighter. This one is in the shade Dusted. It's supposed to be a soft focus. So I'm just going in with a Morphe R36 brush. Getting a good amount. Really pretty, and yes, it disappears like straight on. Oh, that's really pretty. I actually really like that. Ooh, I really like that. What the heck, guys? The highlighter kind of just made up for that. That is beautiful. It's the exact kind of highlight that I like, kind of in between blinding and natural. So like, just that step away from it being obnoxious. Oh. Okay, BECCA can have my money. Okay guys, that brings us to the end of this review. Listen, I don't know if, you know, this is something you can get behind, but it's not bad. It's definitely worth going in store to Sephora and swatching it out. If you don't have Sephora near you, at least you can see on me how it kind of translates on somebody with my complexion. Once again, I did have the foundation shades that I normally am up on the screen earlier. I'll also link them down in the description below as well for you guys. But look, I'm not mad at it. It's not as, you know, chiseled as a bronzer that I prefer, but it's not bad either. Like, it's definitely not you know, unusable for me. I can definitely get away with using it. I'm glad I picked it up. I actually really do like this. Okay guys, so I am pleasantly surprised by this face palette. All I can say is go in store, swatch it, try it out on your face, because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. That highlighter is absolutely stunning. It's the kind of highlighter that I like, so not, like I said earlier, not overly too much, but just that little bit away from being obnoxious, but then not kind of natural either. So it's actually really good. The blush I was surprisingly quite happy with, though I don't normally go for a shimmery blush. And the bronzer, yeah, it's a little bit on the light side. It is red base, it's matte, satin matte, so slight sheen to it. It surprised me. I was like, don't know, but putting it on, building it up, I can see that redness and kind of richness come through. It is quite subtle on me, so once again, if you are my shade or lighter, this will definitely work for you, but I just implore you to go in store and at least swatch it out. I'm glad I did so before I bought it. I can see myself using this actually. I might actually add it to my project pan, who knows. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next video because they are coming. Bye.